Many of us work in environments where there's chain of command communication. So the person at the top talks to the person that's directly under them, who talks to the person that's directly under them, who talks to the person that's directly under them. And sometimes in work environments, depending on the size of your structure, this person that's at level A may not want to talk directly to a person at level D without going through B and C. And this makes a lot of sense to a lot of people at the top, but it may not always make sense throughout your organization. Pay attention, because we're going to talk about this in this edition of the Toxic Workplace video series. Now, there's something to be said for chain of command communication within a large structure. A lot of times people don't want to feel like their toes are being stepped on. You want to have respect for people that are in between you and someone that you have to communicate with. But at the same time, you want to be careful that you don't create a culture where there's a royalty that's at the top and people at the bottom feel like they're excluded from this royalty and that they become pawns or peons or serfs or whatever you want to call them in your organization. So it's important that when you have opportunities to communicate with people directly, that you take those opportunities, because when you're at the top, you may take it for granted a certain level of respect that people give you, but people on the bottom feel like they may be entitled to a certain level of respect and direct communication that sometimes when we engage in chain of command communication, that gets thrown out the window. And when people feel like they see people at the top that behave or engage a certain way, people under them feel like they have to do it too. And so it trickles down, people feeling like they can't communicate with someone that's 2 levels below them or 2 levels removed from them. And that can, again, create a toxic culture where people become resentful and some people become, have the feeling that they're bigger than maybe what they really are. And so this can all contribute to destroying or severely damaging your culture in your work environment. So whenever possible, work to communicate with people directly. It will be more meaningful for that person that might be 2 levels below you or 3 levels below you than you might want to believe. And so there's going to be a structure and sometimes there's going to be a chain of command, but it's really important when you can to talk directly to people and to give people the respect that they give you.